Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another political episode. We took about 3 weeks to count up the results because we know California is a really very big state when it comes to population. Huge amount of people. However, I would say it's not so bad that this California proposition was passed. I'm going to tell you, I'm not in any support of California Proposition 1. And first off, what is California Proposition 1? It's suggesting that it's related to the bonds for mental health treatment facilities. First off, um, if the ballot measure passes and is certified, the proposition will provide additional behavior health services and issue up to $6.38 billion in bonds to fund housing for veterans and homeless individuals. Wow. And it seems why that's a good thing, right? We want veterans to get homes, right? And housing for the homeless. So why do we have woke California? So many people in woke California voting against it. 49.85%. I would expect the voting turnout to be very low in this proposition. It surprises me, but ultimately, 50.15% of people voted yes, and 49.85% voted no. And what I am thinking, and what this means specifically, is if passed, this proposition would mean that the taxes in California would skyrocket. And absolutely, it will skyrocket now because just a small majority of people have voted in favor of it. But apparently, the woke Californians, the Newsomists, they're going to go off at the 49.85% of the people that voted no. They are bigots. They are selfish, bigots, right wingers, Trump Republicans. Yeah, and they're openly admitting to the fact that, wow, 49.85% of Trump Republicans in California. That's a lot of Trump Republicans. And guess what? I don't expect that whole number to be Trump Republicans. Expect that whole number majoritively going to be amount of people that have common sense. Okay, we want to help the homeless. We want to help veterans, but now is not the time. We know we can help veterans in meantime for instance, cities can help the veterans, right? But the state should stay out of it. First off, if we need to support veterans, I think veteran aid to veterans are important. And by doing so, we need to have a balance. Give aid to veterans means, hey, you know what? We can't be given aid to veterans with all these government programs running in California. We cannot do that at the same time. We have too many government programs running in California. The tax rate is sky high. It's unrealistic. So that explains saying, do we want to give aid to veterans? Absolutely. I would expect 90% of California to support that. Overwhelming majority of Republicans and Democrats support aiding veterans. But what Democrats don't understand is right now is not the good time. An example would be it's just inconvenience. That's the word you could use. It's inconvenient because Bidenomics is taking a toll. And that's the other thing. Democrats don't get it. Their rock brain, skull hearted brains don't get it. They think the country is doing just fine. It's not. We have a border crisis. We have a war. We have a lot of stuff going on. So we're not doing we're not doing well. And I can't say the war, the border, and Israel Hamas is all because of Bidenomics. No. Well, we cannot say Bidenomics is um, taking down and draining money out of the American pocket, the taxpayer pocket. So let's take a look at, let's just say, the counties that voted in favor. We know counties, we have Los Angeles County. Separate from that, we have more of the areas right here around the San Francisco Bay Area. San Francisco being the number one wokest city to support this measure. Then again, I'm all for aiding veterans. Not now, though, because America is in turmoil. And the progressives don't understand how that works and how that drains American taxpayers. Democrats in California are rich. Democrats in California are super rich because living in California, you have to be somewhat wealthy. But living around the country, anywhere else, it's hard. It really is. Apparently, not all Californians are wealthy. I can argue that there are many Californians, like in San Francisco, that can definitely take on paying for veteran aid and paying higher taxes. Because, once again, that doesn't hurt them. I mean, it hurts them a little bit. But once again, they're doing it for a good cause. But when it comes to a good cause, there's also prudence. We want to help other people, but we don't want to hurt yourself, right? Treating others with respect is also treating yourself with respect, your family with respect. You know what? I cannot financially give money right now to these people. But let's just say the government supported a volunteer program that for volunteer aid. Let's just say people that want to give aid to veterans a volunteer aid, not forcing you to give aid to a group that you can't financially support right now. That's freedom. That is democracy. And that's how we should be looking at the issue. We want to help you. We care about you. But you know what? I have a wife and kids. Vice versa. I have a husband and kids at home that they need to depend on me. Or if it's just the wife and the husband working together, they depend on us. We're a low income family. And I am a low income family. I'm a part of a low income family. I wouldn't say I'm a low income family. I am in the middle of a low income and middle class. But yes, we always talk about gas prices. We can't go anywhere because of gas prices. And now you're talking about veteran aid. We want to give aid to you. We cannot financially support it, though. That's why we need volunteer. That's why we need to do volunteering. All right? So, areas, I would say all around California, a lot of people oppose this measure, especially Eastern California, which is more conservative. Northern California, I would say Northeast California, I would say is the most convenient conservative stronghold in California. When you have areas that oppose it, that support this measure, that's going to be the San Francisco Bay Area, Northwest California, Northwest coasts. For some reason, they love it up there. And then the South Coast, they're more conservative. They're more chillax, unless you're going to Los Angeles. It's where the most cities are. You have San Jose right here, San Francisco. You have other metro cities over here. I don't know if there's cities up here, but they love it up there. But you have also Sacramento. Sacramento was about to reject this measure, believe it or not. It, so was this county right here. But anyway, what are your thoughts? So don't let anyone tell you or shame you for not doing your part, quote unquote, for giving aid to veterans. We, while the Democrats aren't doing their part in admitting and trying to fix the problems for our country. They expect us to do our part, and the Democrats can lay back and do nothing. That's not how it goes. So, anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next political episode.